Good evening. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday evening. What's up, Kirby? Time for a John Hart party. Heck yeah, man. Time to rock and roll. Hope you're doing okay, Kirby. Lost some time for people to come in here. Yeah, you still working, Kirby? Are you off now? Or I know it's 4 o'clock out there. So here we go. Yeah. Ian, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, sir. Good evening to you. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope everything is going well. Background, what's up, background? So background, I was him hawing around about when to purchase the maiden ticket, but I got my ticket purchased for San Antonio. It is done and over with. Got the ticket. What is up, Eddie? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, Kirby. Oh man, cool. Hopefully you don't get in trouble for watching the stream while you're at work. Okay, yeah. It's be quiet. No one has to know. What's up, Vegas? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing okay. Thank you all for being here so early. Had 10 people in here already. Wow. Nice. Kirby, I will be filming a video today of me complaining about Built. Already see a few of those videos coming out. Who's done them so far, Kirby? I guess the Built news came out when? Yesterday, I think? Or was it today? Might have been today. I thought I saw Matt did a live or something, but I was preoccupied with homeowner stuff, so I didn't get to watch that. I read a little bit about it on. I got the email. I skimmed over it real briefly, so I need to go back and read the email. I saw the post that Built put on Reddit, so I don't know I just don't know much about it yet. So maybe y'all can fill me in a little bit. Oh, if you're going to complain about Built, do you have the Built card, Kirby? What's up, Eddie? Glad to see you, dude. Congrats on the ticks. Thanks, man. Yeah. It just one ticket since I'll be going by myself. But yeah, I'm stoked, man. I cannot wait to see my boys again. It's been too long since the last Maiden concert. What's up? Are you going? Are you going, Juan? Did you get tickets? If you did, man, that's awesome, dude. We have to meet up for sure. How's it going? What's up, Nurican? Good to see you, man. So when is your show? The show is in September. I think it's late September. So be having to make a long week. I think it's on a Tuesday, if I remember correctly. It's on a Tuesday, I believe. So it'll be a long weekend in San Antonio. Can't wait. My full-time hobby is shitting on Built. I love me some Built, man. Keep getting those Built points on these other credit cards. Curry, Matt, and okay, haven't been able to watch any yet because of work. Yeah, but then I've been like, I don't know. What is the news you heard, Kirby? I don't mind you telling me. I'll still watch the videos anyway, but I didn't know what the news was. I saw Anthony posted a video too. I just, with work and then having to tackle a homeowner issue thing, I just haven't been able to tune into anything yet. I almost didn't stream tonight because of having to have some stuff done around the house by a contractor. So I've been a Built glazer, low key. Kevin, are you going to PR? Yes, I'm going to PR, Kevin. I am going to PR. Kirby G, solid 2,500 points a month with my Cali rent. Oh, yeah, man. For sure. What's up, Matt? Hope you're doing well. I saw you're streaming live earlier, but I didn't get a chance to watch because I had a contractor here trying to get some homeowner stuff done. Yeah, Juan, I thought you said you lived in San Antonio. So yeah, we have to meet up, dude. I think it's like the latter half of September. Halloween comes into town next year, and I'll likely see. Oh wow, I've not heard. Oh man, Halloween, dude, they got some great songs. They got some great albums, actually. I've not heard any of their stuff for a long time. It's been a long time since I've heard any Halloween. Yeah, they're, man, a good band, really good band. Halloween and, oh man, you're gonna take me back now, dude. Exodus and, yeah, some good music there now. That's some good gym music right there, Halloween. I got Vegas says, "I got advance notice for the Foos next September, but decided I didn't wanna wait that long." Okay. When are you gonna go see them then? TLDR, when Built moved to cardless, if you wanna keep your Built card, it'll take up an okay, so that part, so I was reading, the only thing I've seen so far was what they posted on Reddit, and that was, like, I had 2 minutes to read something in between meetings for work today. So I saw that for a split second. I saw that the new card, you'd be able to choose your new card. I saw something about no hard inquiry, but I didn't realize that the card was going to take up a 524 slot. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Everything in California is expensive, man. It's crazy expensive there. James, what's up, man? You're never dude, I'm like 6 minutes in, man. You're not late at all. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, sir. Halloween is a top t ma Halloween is underrated, man. Talk about underrated metal bands. Halloween is flipping awesome. Yo, Exodus, yep. Yeah, man. Didn't, trying to think who played in Exodus. I'm drawing a blank. I thought maybe Robert Trujillo actually played in Exodus for a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Like, didn't Kirk Hammett maybe play in there? Maybe? I mean, I'm drawing I know someone pretty famous played in Exodus. Halloween for me, I got about 50 to 70 people this year. Nice, Kevin. I got exactly this many for Halloween because I was streaming all night, or not all night, but I streamed for a little bit, an hour and a half or so. But I never get I never get any trick or treat. I've been in this house for 8 years this month. 8 years. I've not had one single trick or treater. I think we talked about that on Halloween, actually. Yeah, I thought it was Kirk. Okay, but I thought it was either Kirk or Robert, but I was pretty sure it was Kirk. Kirby, same day I paid my $2,400 rent, $80 Wi-Fi, $60 electric, and 12 for 38 car insurance payment. They want the bank account is yeah, man. The wallet is the bank account is weeping right now. That's when your bank account gently weeps, as the song goes. Yeah, oof, man. 12, yeah, man, everything in Cali is just crazy. What's up, Polygraph? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate you. 21 people. If you haven't hit that like button already, let's get to it. Then Dave Mustaine got you did, yeah, and Kirk got picked up. Yep. Yep. That's a long time ago. I think I might have missed Matt's message here. Matt says new built card launches 2/7. I did see that. New built cards announced at a special event in January. Mortgages. I saw that. I did see that too. Mortgages across the board, which I think is a slick move, actually. I like that. That means everybody wins then. So I'm just hoping I can keep getting subs on other credit cards. Hope Built Pay stays around. I don't know if it will or not, but hopefully it does, so I can keep getting subs on cards as a secondary sub. We'll have to see though. Matt says if you don't want a new built card, your build account with Wells will become an autograph. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I mean, that kind of forgoes the autograph welcome offer, but from my memory, the welcome offer is kind of eh. It's like what 20,000 points, which is, I mean, 20,000 points is still 20,000 points, but it's not like 100,000 MR points. So, or 60,000 what Journey points. I think Journey's been 60,000 points. I mean, so it's kind of I mean, but the autograph card, I mean, if everybody that doesn't have an autograph card that has talked about how awesome it would be to have the autograph card doesn't just go to the autograph and they don't want the built card. I don't know. That would seem, if you don't want the new built card, it seems like going to the autograph would be a no-brainer to me. But I'm weird though, so Has all the yep, man, has all the news. I'm just gonna complain about it. Not the biggest deal ever since I'm 724, but was wanting the garden. Yeah, but it's gonna make you yeah. I mean, it's gonna add to mine too if I go with one of the cards. It depends on what honestly, it depends what the card is. I want to see what the actual cards are and what they give me. So if they give me something that's going to be useful where I'm going to want to use that ecosystem even more, other than making a mortgage payment with a different card. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It'll be interesting to see what they say. Yeah, that's crazy. 23 people here, 10 minutes in. Let's go. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. My week's been kind of crazy, but it's been okay. I've been all right. Just trying to get things done around the house and whatnot. So um I really didn't have anything to talk about. So I'm just we're free floating tonight. Um I've been I've actually been doing a little bit of out of all the cards, I've actually been doing some a little bit of sciencing with the Sapphire preferred card. So I have to wait until I see the results of that sciencing before I say anything about it. But Vegas says sometimes the low points is good if the spend is low. Yeah. Yep. Kevin says for grocery cost on average is about $50 to $200 a week, including Costco, at about $50 to $200 on to in California. Or grocery costs on average about 50 to 200 a week. Man, $50 a week, I would love that. I don't for eating healthier is not I mean, I can't get out of the store for in any week without spending a minimum 100 bucks. Minimum 100 bucks. Matt is a boss. Man, Matt knows it all, man. Or whoops, I just skipped Matt or skip Juan. Yep. Matt is the man. Did you try Vietnamese food and drinks? I have never had Vietnamese food yet or drinks yet, Kevin. 20K points on 1,000 spin for the autograph journey is 60K. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yep. That's what I thought. So nothing's really I think that's what they've been except I think when the autograph launched, I think it had an elevated offer of like 30,000 points, I think, for a little bit. Then I think it's been 20K since. And I haven't seen anything with the journey. I think the journey has been 60K this entire time. I've not been like right on top of Wells Fargo cards, but I think that sounds right. Let's see here. What else? I'm looking at my cards here to see if it'll jog any memory here. But yeah, I've been doing a touch bit of sciencing with the Sapphire Preferred. We'll see what happens with that. I'll let you all know when I know the results of that. Also, oh, I do have some news actually. I almost forgot. It just hit today. But I am also doing a video about my first year with the Alaska mileage plan. So my first year just completed. My annual fee renewal just hit. So we'll be doing a video about the Alaska mileage plan card. That's coming imminently. What's up, Tim? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate you. Do you have the MX personal checking? I'm waiting for an offer on it. I do have the MX personal checking. I've had it for it's been about 2 years now, maybe 2.5 years, but minimum of 2 years. Let's see here. Chatting. Tell us about the sciencing. I think you replied to me, chat. And you replied to you on Discord, but I can't tell you about the sciencing yet. It'll spoil the sciencing. Also, too, there was a couple times I don't know who it was in the streams, but I know over the last month or so, it might have been just one person, or it could have been two people asking me. So, if you're one of those two people that are here, the Fidelity Rewards Visa card. So, like I said, I found a referral link online for spending $1,000 in 90 days, get $150 cash back. So I applied for it and got approved, obviously, because I'm holding the freaking card in my hand here. Um, but I saw data points on where people were stating that they also used a link and they never got the bonus. So I saw something on, I think it was Reddit, again, grain of salt, but where some people were saying that, if you have to be targeted for it, and if you weren't targeted, you're not going to get the money, and you're not going to get the bonus, and so on and so on. And other people said that they got their bonus just fine. So I kind of figured it was a 50-50 shot, because I used a link off of online. I think the link I found was on like bankrate.io is the what I found for the 150 offer on the card. And like I said, I met the spend about 2 weeks ago on the card, maybe 2.5 weeks ago now. And my statement closed on the card today. And when the statement closed on the card today, the $150 bonus dropped. So I have the points in my account now. So if you're one of those people that are watching, that asked me about it, that are watching, I did get the bonus. Go back up here in the comments here. Vegas. John, you are in the Midwest. You don't have a friend with a garden that grew too much. I am not getting that. I'm not getting that reference at all. I may have to be you may have to treat me like a golden retriever tonight and talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Kevin, I'm a Vietnamese, so there's so many Vietnamese food I can't count on my hand. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's like any other culture, Kevin. I'm sure that the Vietnamese culture and food, I'm sure there's like a ton of different dishes out there. It sounds interesting. I want to try some Vietnamese food. David, what's up, David? Good to see you, man. I am downgrading my Venture X, just can't figure out a sweet spot for a transfer for figure out a sweet spot for transfer partners. Thoughts? Oh man, I don't have the Venture X's transfer partners in mind. What are you trying to do? Do you have any goals, David, like imminently that you want to accomplish with the points? There's an offer on it right now. Background says for 250 after 5K DD in 90 days. Okay, nice. Chatting MX personal bonus is randomly showing up on the MX homepage. Okay, I hadn't seen it for a while when I'm on my account, so yeah, I wasn't sure if what kind of bonuses there were out there now. I think when I got mine, it was the 250. It was this one right here. Background. I got the same bonus like I said, about between 2 and 2.5 years ago now. Eddie, my friend got the new Alaska Premier card and said that it's overrated. I also did hear that Alaska's customer service has gotten to Southwest level, which isn't good news. Really interesting. Hmm. Juan Garcia, what is up, Juan? How you doing, man? Good evening, John. With this email sent regarding Built 2.0, it seems very confusing as to whether it will be a new account if account number changes, or will you have two accounts, cardless and Wells Fargo? One, I have not seen any email. I saw the email drop in my inbox today. I briefly scanned over a post from Built on Reddit, and that's it. I know that Anthony dropped a video today, and I think Matt did a live a few hours ago. So I have no idea. I thought that the what I read, the little bit that I did read while I had 2 minutes in between meetings today, I thought it was you were keeping the same number. Um, if you are going from your current built card to one of the new built cards. I think that's your question, Juan. Background, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you becoming a member, dude. And thank you. It means a lot, man. I appreciate that. That's super cool, man. I'm glad you're doing okay, man. Very cool. Kevin says, give you a head up. Vietnamese coffee is very strong. I mean, the caffeine is similar to Starbucks nitro cold brew. Okay. Yeah, I think Vietnamese coffee came up last week, and yeah, I definitely want to try it because I know Vietnam is an area where coffee is grown. I mean, between that and Brazil, it's probably two of the most popular regions of the world. So I definitely want to try some Vietnamese coffee for sure. Backwards has cut a contract gig, officially start on Monday, hoping it turns into something permanent, but something is something. Nice, man. Congrats, dude. I'm so glad you got that job, man. I mean, who knows? Contract, it could turn into contract to hire. So that's where I am now, going on 9 years ago now. That's how it happened for me. I was contracted and then they hired me. So very cool, dude. I'm very happy for you. Vegas says usually people in the Midwest, there is usually a friend or a neighbor that has a garden that grows too many vegetables and gives it away. Oh, okay, okay, yes. Actually, my neighbor across the street had a garden in their backyard, and he gave me some. He gave me some tomatoes, which I love garden tomatoes are like the best thing ever. I plowed through those, and he gave me some jalapeno peppers too. Tim says on the Alaska card, I talked to BOA and they let you PC to customize cash. So I might do that and then get the Atmos Summit with the offer. But you guys can do that too. I mean, I've I've got a customized cache now, so it would be awesome. I don't know if the customized cache has a new welcome offer on it now. I thought it had like a double, like 6% for a year or something like that, but I could be wrong about that. I thought I saw that some time ago. But yeah, I mean, customized cache is a beast of a card. It is underrated. It is so underrated because man, everything I purchase with that card codes is online, and it's like an automatic 3%. So if your flights get delayed or canceled, Alaska's customer service leaves you hanging. I can't relate as I am a loyal Delta guy. Man, have you had more than one person say that, Eddie? Is it like through a couple of anecdotal? I mean, that's weird. I always thought that Alaska was like the creme de la creme, the little like little regional creme de la creme sort of an airline. So maybe not. Oh yeah, dude. Definitely, I'll definitely want to see Thailand. I mean, got to see Bangkok, right? Once all I know is if built 2.0, no annual fee card, nurse the rent mortgage multiplier, I may transfer my points to Hyatt and PC to Wells Fargo Autograph if it's that seamless, which I doubt with built. Yeah, I'm going to wait and see, Juan. I don't. So has there been something said about the no annual fee 2.0 card not getting a rent or mortgage multiplier? Has that been said? I thought that was not the case. But maybe you're talking about, wasn't it gonna go to, like, I thought I saw something somewhere about it might be, like, half a point or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Again, my brain is fried today. I've got a lot going on. Douglas, what's up, man? Reporting in. Good to see you, Douglas. Hope you're doing well. I saw that you messaged me, but I was going live right as you messaged me, so I'll reply to you in a little bit. 7 friends have all said the same thing about Alaska? Wow. Well, I mean, you think of like 1 or 2 people, maybe it's an outlier, but 7 people? Ooh, that makes you kinda wanna think about things then, doesn't it? David, what's up? Good to see you again in the comments. What do you use your city points for? Well, I've got 127,000 right now that I'm getting ready to use, and that's gonna be a video coming over the holidays, but it has to do with most likely hotels. Most likely. I'm still working on that, but most likely. Let's let's go to Thailand. Fuck it. 2027, Phuket. I've heard it pronounced either way. Phuket. I think it's probably Phuket, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, we gotta talk about Japan first. So, I mean, I'm down, but we gotta talk about Japan first. Vegas says every airline has this good and bad. Oh yeah, man, for sure. Every airline. Being a Delta fanboy, I know Delta's not perfect. So But anybody who says anything is perfect, I mean, any fanboy or fangirl who Googles or who oozes and goes crazy over whatever thing fan they are of and says it's perfect, you got to just I ignore those people immediately, automatically. Polygraph says planning on flying from either PHL or AWR to Vegas in March. Prices a little high and not a ton of direct flights. Should I just grab seats now or wait for prices to drop? May not. I don't know. Man, Polygraph. I think with flights, I don't hesitate. I That's just me though. I don't hesitate. I grab the flight and just book it and be done with it because I don't want to gamble because I've gambled before, especially on award flights, thinking that oh it'll be there tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep on it tonight and it'll be there tomorrow and then it's gone. So I with flights even like domestic, I if I see it I book it and I'm done. That's just me though. Not yet. That's what coming in. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, if it, I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, right now, the biggest thing for me, Juan, is being able to make my mortgage payment. That's with Wells, obviously, using a credit card not named a built card. So being able to work two welcome offers because of that has been amazing. Um, but yeah, if it gets nerfed, I might have to think of a different approach then. Kevin says the most popular ways to make Vietnamese coffee is to add some sweetened condensed milk to the coffee. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind, and if I go that down that route, I'll have to check it out. Sweetened condensed milk. Okay, that sounds easy enough. The government shutdown and the air traffic controller strike has affected. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it has. Not good. It kind of makes you kind of pucker the butt when you're getting ready to fly. Basically, we don't know anything. Yeah, we don't know anything besides what they sort of kind of divulged. Yes, Dugaz will be at the meetup. Dugaz, I guess I can tell you now. I'll tell you now, Dugaz. I won't reply to your message, but so I'm flying in on. I land like at 5:30 or so on Friday, and I'm flying back on Veterans Day. And Veterans Day is a company holiday this year, so I'm flying back on Veterans Day. Vegas. I haven't had problems with Alaska, but I have had problems with United connecting in Denver. I've heard about I've heard someone else say the same thing, Vegas, about United in Denver for some reason. You don't want to go to you don't want to go to St. Fuchsburg, too many Russians. St. Fuchsburg. I don't think I've heard of that before. Set it and forget it. All right. All right, Kevin. So I will set it and forget it, man. It sounds good, dude. Ian says, when are we going to Japan? I don't know. I know you said something about you're going in spring, I think, of next year. I know Eddie's email. I need to reply to your email, Eddie. I've been horrible about communication the last few weeks, but or the last few months, more accurately. But I think Eddie and I were talking about going like later in the year, next year. Vegas is right about the Russians. Okay. Well, in Thailand, really interesting. Kevin says, I bet it'll last at least 2 to 6 months about the government shutdown. I don't think it'll last that long. That would be bad if it did, but I don't think it'll last that long. October 2020. Yep, October. That's why I thought you were saying October. Yeah, which works out fine actually. So as far as I know, so it is my name. Oh, it's my name for Phuket because of all the. That's funny, man. That's funny. I have to remember that. I have to remember that name now. Fuchsburg. Fuchsburg. Craig, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? Good to see you, my friend. Hope everything is well in your part of the world there in Indy. 28 people. That's good. One person for every minute of the stream so far. Let's keep that growing. Um, so here, what else? What other kind of news can I drop on you guys? So yeah, so I did get the 150 from the welcome offer on the Fidelity card today, deposited into my account today. So that's good. Was really hoping I was not going to have to call Elon and find out what was going on. I was really hoping not have to not call them and then go, well, was it a targeted offer or was it something else? Like, nope. I'm glad I get to avoid that. So here, what else? What else? What other news? Um, just you guys ask me questions too, whatever you guys have. Um, don't know if I'm going to do a what's in my wallet video for PR. I mean, I might, but I will tell you, I will tell you something. I will tell you right now. I'll give you a sneak peek of what is going to be in my wallet for PR. That's going to be my 3 freaking Hilton gift cards. These will be in my wallet. Believe me, they will be there. Although there might be so many, I don't know, there might be so many credits and stuff already that I won't even really be able to use them, but who knows? Juan says, Juan Mielek says, you think you'll prioritize TSA pre-check? I'm worried about an international flight in 2 weeks. Do I think they'll prioritize? I don't know. I don't know, Juan. I mean, I think it's completely up in the air. Maybe I'm not sure. John, I'll hold down the fort with Joe, Cesar, and the crew while we wait for arrivals on Friday. So Juan, so are you Joe and Cesar? Are you all providing car service from the airport to our respective hotels? That way, I'll know whether or not I need to get an Uber from the airport to the hotel. Because it kind of sounds like you're offering a car service. Eddie, have you used the FHR credit yet? For this year, Eddie, or for next year, or at all? I got the 2 platinums, obviously. I have not used either FHR yet. I'm looking for opportunities to use them. I was gonna use one of them in November, but that those plans changed, so I'm not using them right now. So, but I've got, like I said, I've got the 2 platinums, so I've got 2 FHRs to use. Still looking at opportunities to use them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you, man. Thank you, Polygraph. That means a lot, dude. I appreciate that. That very kind of you, man. Thank you. Super kind. Thanks for the flight advice. I will stop being cheap and book. I mean, you, I don't. I mean, I like it when someone asks for my advice. At the same time, I also like hate telling people how much money to spend or how or what like no is that does that sound weird? Like I don't. It's like I don't like telling you how to spend your money, but I I myself with the flights, I just if I see it, I book it. Like I said, I've been burned on a couple of international flights that I was looking at, and by not booking. So obviously that was points though, right, and not cash. But still, it's like if I see it, I book it and I'm done. But again, that's just me. How do you feel about this built 2.0 announcement? Um, Craig, I haven't seen a lot of it yet. I know people have been kind of dropping bits and bobs in here for the announcement. I was able to read Bilt's post on Reddit for like 2 minutes when I was in between calls for work today, and I got the email. I just haven't looked at it yet, and I know the little bit that I do know. I guess it feels like it's kind of up in the air, right? I mean, I don't really know. Um, I don't know if I'm going to go with one of the new built cards because I won't know until we know what they are. Um, and you know, would I go to an autograph card? I don't know. I think I have to wait to know what is actually dropping in January before I can say anything. So I don't know. It's up in the air for me, man. Kevin in Belgium from December 2018 to October 2020, the government shut down for 652 days. Wow. I thought I did hear something about that back then. It's actually kind of admirable in some ways. That's kinda crazy though. Wow. This year, yeah. Yep, this year. Um, yeah, not yet. I've not used them yet, man. Matt, Hyatt is going to add Explorer status to the Sapphire Reserve if you spend 75K on it. Was that announced, Matt, or is that just a Matt think tank thing, or has that been announced? There's no way in hell I'd spend 75K on any one card, period. Wants John in Joe's video looks like folks can apply for the CSE 100K offer with 4K spend via email link from local city branch within the next 10 days. Wow, interesting. Okay. There's no city branches here in Kansas City, so offer for 4K spend via email link from local. Man, I mean, if you're looking for a whole bunch of city points, that would be the time to do it because that would knock that spend down. I'm assuming what 4K in 90 days, I'm assuming. That'd be the time to do it. So anybody who's looking for that offer, then you better jump on it. Matt flipping annoying. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Mm. Craig says Milwaukee, St. Louis, and Nashville have some solid FHR offerings if you don't want to travel too far. Okay, all right. I mean, yeah, Nashville. I mean, obviously Nashville's a pretty cool destination to go to. I've been there a few times, but just visiting a friend. So like, but she lived like outside of Nashville, like 40 miles. Um, but yeah, it'd be kind of cool to go there and actually do stuff there. So of course, St. Louis. I mean, I'm a Cardinals fan, so there's also a couple of FHR hotels here in the city too. But I just don't. I'm kind of weird about using credits in my home city. Yeah, that's insane. That's kind of crazy. Juan says, John, we will do a collection of send first class Uber X to pick you up. I mean, if you're gonna send Uber X for me, I mean, I'll gladly take it. I'll text you, let you know when I land. Ian says, Explorist, that's silly. Give me Globalist or give me debt. Yeah, that's why Explorist for 75K. That's just like typical Hyatt stuff, it sounds like to me, but at least give us Discoverist for free. Yeah, that would be something at least. I mean, that would be great. Yeah, that's weird. Why Kirby says, just spent $226 on a Hilton Grand Vacation offer, 4 days, 3 nights at the Boulevard in Vegas, plus 100K Hilton points. Gonna split the cost with a friend or two in January, ideally. Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. I've gotten I keep getting emails. I get an email like almost every day from Hilton Grand Vacations, like offering me stuff, and I just skip over them. I don't read them. Guess maybe I should read them. Maybe there's might be something that I would enjoy in there. Yep. Matt, did Chase just confirm the news of Hyatt Explorer status, or is this rumorville? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Background: as much as I am a hater of Bill, mainly their credit card, their neighborhood program is nice. I'm hoping 2.0 turns out good. I am too. Background: I mean, I I think overall the Built program is solid, and I think that they've been working on improvements. I keep getting emails like every month, something new being added, something new being added, and it's maybe it's something that I wouldn't use, but the fact that they're adding stuff is cool, and the fact that they're going to make mortgages available across the board in February is freaking awesome too. So that's amazing. Um, I really do want 2.0 to be something good. I want their cards to be good and to be competitive. The card now as is, it's it's but it's got solid benefits. And if they could really make the new cards robust, like I'm cheering them on. I want them to succeed. 32 people in here. Let's keep hitting that like button, please. Kevin needs to go do his own stuff. All right, Kevin, take care, man. Hope you have a good night. Be safe, my friend. Kirby says, "See, the Cardinals want to trade Arenado again." Yeah, I saw that too. Mm. Dime Maker Deets, what is up? Hope you're doing well, my friend. $5 super chat, man. Thank you. That is very kind. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. Any word on the fidelity? Oh, you're yes, you are the person. I'm so glad you're here. I have a great answer for your $5 super chat. So I was just telling chat as I was like, if it, I can't remember who was asking me, but if you're here watching, here's some news. So yes, so as I said, I just finished a sub about 2.5 weeks ago, or the spend on it, and so my new statement dropped today. And when I went to go look at the statement, and then I went to log into my account, I got my $150. My $150 in, or 15,000 points is in my account. I got it today. So as the statement closed, I googled up a $150 link, but I'm thinking it's suspect. Go to here. I'm gonna we're doing this live. We're doing it live. Um, 1 second. One moment, please. Where's it at? Okay, make sure I'm not sharing anything nefarious or doxing myself. Okay, share screen. Here we go. We're doing this live, man. Doing it live. Okay, here we go. So yeah, bankrewards.io. So this is where I found it at. I was not targeted for an offer at all. This is where I found it at, Die Maker. And so if you click on the link here, it takes you to the page for the offer. And this is the exact link I used right here. And then apply online and then go through the application. And it worked for me. I got approved for the card. And like I said, I just got the 15,000 points deposited today as my statement closed. So hope that helps, man. And thank you again for your generous super chat. I appreciate you. Vegas says, "Yeah, let's see John go into a honky tonk with an Iron Maiden." I would do that. I wouldn't care. Juan said, "What Hyatt put it out as a presser with Chase's card person quote." God, bad. That is such a bad level of oh God. That sounds like such a Hyatt thing to do. I don't know. That's just weird. I think Kevin Smith. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope I got your name right. Your last video on redeeming points for cash really resonated with me. About to do the same thing. Thank you for making it. So, Kevin, I've gotten a lot of positive response like that about my video. And if you have not watched my most recent video drop that I dropped yesterday, please go watch it. I haven't done that yet. I have not, I've not had to do that yet. But like I said in the video, because of how things have been, and kind of things being weird and whatnot, and not knowing about a lot about what's going on with work and everything. Although I will say that things seem to be smoothing out a little bit now. Um, I recorded that video actually about 3 weeks ago, and I hadn't dropped it yet. I was debating on, because after I went back through the video, I'm like, man, this is like really raw. It's like, do I want to drop this video or not? And so I thought about it for a little bit. And yesterday morning, I decided to drop it. So things are a little bit better, knocking on wood. Um, but it's still at the front of my brain, it's still a front of forethought. So, you know, having that option if you need it, it could save you. So, oh, I went backwards in comments. Yeah, you're again, Kevin, you're welcome, man. I have a lot of people said the same thing, so I appreciate that. I guess it really resonated, so thank you. Background says it would be such a win for Built if the 495 annual fee 2.0 card came with some sort of Hyatt status. Still wouldn't be for me, but holy crap, that would spark so much free marketing, man. It would, and especially, man, everybody sleeps on Built. I mean, their current card now might not be the greatest card in the world, but everybody's like, "Ooh, Mesa is so awesome," and blah 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 blah. Mesa's got some good things going for it, but it does not have the transfer partners that Built has. In my mind, Built is number one with transfer partners. It's like one in one A with Amex. They got all the hotels. I mean, not all the hotels, but you know what I mean. They could kill it. They could kill it. They have the opportunity to kill it. It's 125 or 150K on a Hyatt card for globalist. That is that for surely that's not is that for spend amount, Ian? I'm not really well versed with the Hyatt cards. Vegas, I did that. Hilton stay in Vegas, told them I was seriously thinking of retiring in Thailand and wouldn't need their package and was out in less than 2 hours. Nice. It's like, okay, we're not gonna be, oh, I'd be like, oh, well, we have those in Thailand too. Here, let us show you. Then you're like, damn it. Craig says to Matt, if they added a Hyatt Discoverist, it makes the CSR take a big step forward in being a proper platinum competitor. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to do Discoverist though. But I agree. The card right now is just, yeah, it really could be a lot worse, but it's also not. Yeah, it could definitely be worse. It could definitely be worse, but it's. I just want them to knock it out of the park. Just knock it out of the park. What's up, Texas dog? Good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well, sir. Rushlock, what is up? Good to see you. Hope you and the boys are doing okay. I appreciate you dropping in, man. Thank you. 36 people here. Let's keep smacking that like button, please. Chris is right now. My only use case is the PHL lounge and IAD for the few flights I have out of there. Um, only use case for the Sapphire Reserve card, Craig. I might be missing what you're referring to, but it's still a strong card regardless. I'm assuming you're talking about the CSR. Also, weirdly enough, as much as I didn't like the CSR refresh, it's somehow managed to become something I'm considering. Wow. Okay. Interesting back. That is an interesting comment, man. Diamaker. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm glad you showed up, man. 'Cause I'm like, I've had a couple of people ask me about this. Hope they drop in. So yes, I'm glad to help out. So for me, it worked. So you know, I hope if you go for it, let me know. And I have there's no referral link or anything. I don't care about that. But let me know if you do get it, and let me know how it works out for you. Craig says it's a solid earner for the biggest part of travel, and the coverages are pretty good. I missed the 3x travel, but that's a me thing. On the CSR, I'm assuming the CSR, Craig, is what you're talking about. So I don't want to assume, but my Spotify premium discount is ending next month, and I was thinking of switching to Apple Music. If I switch over to Apple Music, that makes the CSR go from absolutely not worth it to maybe worth it. Okay. I mean, I'm using Apple Music too, so it just that's not enough of a needle mover for me to go after the Sapphire Reserve. And I mean, I've got the preferred anyway, so and I don't think I would be approved for it anyway. So if you're flying out of Philadelphia, New York City, IAD, or Boston, it's a solid pick. Okay, yeah, I know you're now I know you're talking about the CSR. In fact, I don't fly out of those airports. My main is SFO, but I visit family in Hong Kong from time to time, and I know Hong Kong has a Sapphire Lounge. Yep, yep. Craig says, "Personally, I prefer Spotify, and that's after years of Apple Music, but I know over the last 3 years, they've have made a lot of improvements. I use the credit for Apple TV." Makes sense. Yep. I think I think I think the Apple Music and Apple TV credits are solid on the CSR. Like that's definitely one of the credits that or the couple of the credits I thought were nice. I thought were really good. So, and as a person that's, using Apple Music myself, so if you're out of FSO, is it safe to assume you fly mostly UA? Yep, mainly UA. Also, what made me stick with Spotify, I'm still on the fence on switching to Apple Music, to be honest. I mean, but I've been using Apple Music for a little while now. I've been using it for about 6 months now. I was using Amazon Music, and I think it was when I got I think it was on my previous iPhone. I had an offer for free 3 free months of Apple Music. So I'm like, let's save a few bucks and drop to the free Amazon Music, and let's try out Apple Music. And I think my first actual billing for Apple Music was in September, and I'm still using Apple Music. So Matt says, "I'm not sleeping on Bill. I have issues though." That's totally fair, Matt. I get that. They tried the Thailand trick and still told them no because there are so many cheap hotels there. Oh, really? Did they really try that with you, Vegas? That's hilarious if they did. Ian says, "Yes, if you want to spend to globe." Okay, 120K on the biz card. Man, that's a lot. So much money on one card. Jeez. Kirby's got to bounce and get this video recorded while I have light. Have a good one, John. We got to hop on live sometime. Yeah, we do, man. We do have to hop on. We need to talk about that. But yeah, while you have light, are you recording in the dark or something or what, man? Have a good one, dude. Take care. Background says, "Yeah, I didn't know that about the Maple Leafs Lounge. Thanks for the pointer." Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Maple Leaf Lounges do come with a card too, don't they now? Quite a few Maple Leaf options domestically. I didn't realize there were that many, Craig. Interesting. I didn't realize there were that many here in the US. True Music alone doesn't make the CSR worth it, but I could see myself using enough of the credits to offset the annual fee. Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, I probably could too, to be honest. I it would be a lot of friction in my credit card setup, but I mean, I would have to make it work, and I refuse to make a card work. That's the problem. If it's not natural, I just like, no, I just don't. I just not going to. Vegas says I prefer flying out of SFO to Asia over LAX. SFO has a better selection of lounges. That's what I've heard a lot of people say that Vegas. I've heard a lot of people say that SFO has better lounges overall than LAX does. Texas Dog says unfortunately the Apple credits cannot be applied against Apple One. Yeah, I saw that. Actually Matt's mentioned it a few times actually. Of course, it's not just UA; it's any Star Alliance partner. Okay, yeah. Oh, my room has terrible lighting in it, so got to do it while I have sun. Okay, all right, no problem, man. Kirby's living in caveman times. Got to do it while the sun's up. Yeah, get it done, man, because the sun's getting ready to set quickly. I think I am all caught up on chats. All right, so I just wanted to go through here again just to make sure I don't haven't missed anything. Again, background. Thank you for being my member, Brandon. That means a lot. Thank you. And especially, well, you and I've talked. I know that means a lot, man. Thank you. Also, again, Polygraph, thank you for your super chat as well. I'm not ending the stream yet. I'm just making sure I don't forget people because sometimes Restream cuts off conversations up to a certain point, and then I try to go back and thank people, and it's like, oh crap, it cut people off. So, and also, Die Maker, thank you, sir. Also, that's very kind of you, man. I appreciate you. Just making sure. All right. I'm all caught up now. LAX is also just a pretty crummy airport. I have not been through LAX yet, Craig, to be honest with you. I don't know. James says, got the Charles Schwab debit card in the mail today, slowly funding it. So when I start traveling again, might go after the Fidelity card next. Yeah, I've got, like I did in my video, in my forever travel wallet video, the Charles Schwab card will always be in my wallet, and even domestically, it'll be in my wallet in Puerto Rico. So just don't know. Not CLT bad, but it's up there. I didn't realize that CLT was that bad. CLT is what, Charlotte? I didn't realize Charlotte was that bad of an airport. I've never been there yet. Vegas supposed to be a super moon tonight. Yeah, I did see that. So, and thankfully we have clear skies here tonight in KC. Background: currently juggling two annual fee cards, the CSP, the city or the Chase one. Background: an IHG Premier. If I PC to the CSR, okay. You're talking about Sapphire Preferred then. I'll downgrade my IHG Premier to the no annual fee IHG Traveler, which still includes fourth night free. That's right. The free one does include the fourth night free, doesn't it? I forgot about that. I remember someone else mentioning that before about that card. Which, I mean, for a no annual fee card, that's that's solid. Chase, yeah, that's what I figured you meant that, man. Yeah, I don't know. The CSR. That's the thing though, man. Like I said, background, like I always say, things change, right? Like you could be doing something and where this, you could be doing something and this this set of circumstances, um, a particular card sucks and is trash and doesn't do anything for you. And then all of a sudden circumstances change. And then all of a sudden the card that sucked is a card that could actually be beneficial now. It's just that's what I love about this game, that things change in what you could be doing, you know, maybe it changes because circumstances change. Craig says, as an AA flyer, let me assure you it is effing terrible. Craig, I know you fly AA a lot, and if it coming from, and I know you are an AA expert because of the conversations we've had. And if you're saying AA, I trust what you say. Yeah, I knew you meant CLT. I knew that. I was trying to extrapolate to AA as well, but if I fly in or out of LAX, I usually book Delta to use their lounge with my platinum. Yeah, I mean, if I'm flying LAX, it's going to be Delta as well, most likely. Background, it could be worth keeping both. That 26X IHG blows 4XUR out of the water. Man, that's a solid point. And 26X is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, you could be putting a lot of spin on that card, and all of a sudden you've got points for rooms. Yeah, if you stayed IHG regularly, yeah, that's the thing too, right? Like, it almost seems like, not almost, it does seem like with the co-branded card, whether it be airlines or hotels, um, that the card makes more sense for people that are actually loyal to that product, whether it be, Hilton or IHG or United or Delta or whatever. Um, that's, to me, that's when it seems like a hotel card or airline card makes sense, is your loyalty to them. Let's see here. What else? I don't know if Dugaz is still here or not, but Dugaz, I do need to message you tonight after the stream. I got a question for you about the US bar card that I'm getting ready to close, most likely. Let's see here. What else? What else? Thumbing through my cards here. What else? Any news I have here? Can't think of anything. Nope. 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 Okay. Um. Yeah, I don't have any other topics really. What you got? I'm all caught up on chats here. What else you guys got for me? We are 1 hour in. 30 people watching. Keep smacking that like button, please. Texas Dog. I love the Marriott cards. You have 4 of them? I had no idea you had 4. Which ones do you have, Texas Dog? So is 4 of them okay, is f I don't think 4 of them is all of them. Background says, "I think the Premier only really gets 10x points, though, since 10x is from being a member and another 6 is from platinum status. After that, for me, 4x UR might be slightly preferable to 10x ISG points." Okay. Kevin's back. Welcome back, Kevin. SFO and LAX are West Coast, hold about half a market. I mean, flight to Asia on West Coast. And what's the other half? Like probably Portland? I doubt it. Seattle, definitely Seattle. Matt says, seemingly all IHG cards in the Chase portal now reflect status with the CSR. Hmm. But the base level status though, right, Matt? Background says, but 10x IHG would be great if I stayed at IHG properties that regularly though. Yeah. Again, if you're loyal, if you are accumulating points in a co-brand system that you're loyal to, then that's when that spend makes all the sense in the world then. Oh, I just almost closed the window for some reason. That would have been bad. What's up, LG? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm doing all right, man. Just hanging out with you all on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're doing good, man. Eddie says, I was at LaGuardia last week and the Delta dude once again tried to get me to the reserve. I showed him my setup, platinum, gold, Delta platinum. They really want me to go to the reserve. Man, they want me to, Eddie. They Delta and or MX are hitting my email box heavily with the reserve upgrade offer right now. So they're really trying to sweeten the pot. 'Cause I just can't. Not right now. Maybe I don't know. I don't know when I would actually go to the Delta Reserve other than just to hold it, but I mean, it just doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Now, if I wanted to accumulate a whole bunch of Delta points, then I would just do the upgrade downgrade game with the Delta cards then. Kevin says Seattle and Portland Airport are in different states, but SFO and LAX are in the same state. Yep, they sure are. Portland's in Oregon, Seattle's in Washington, and SFO and LAX are in Cali. Texas Dog says Ritz and 3 MXs, Business, Brilliant, and Bonvoy, which is old is that the SPG? Is that the Spring Hill? What were they called? Spring Hill Suites? Is that what they were called? I think. Like that's been a few years ago though now. If my memory is correct, I think it's Spring Hill. Let's see if my brain remembers that one thing today. Let's see here. Close that out. Close that out. All right. Vegas says I usually fly out of either LAX or SFO to Asia next month, flying Alaska to Seattle and Hawaiian to Tokyo and JAL to Bangkok. Hawaiian to Tokyo. Interesting, Vegas. Well, did you have a was there a did you have a whole bunch of points with Hawaiian or was it through like Hawaiian and Alaskan that you booked or something maybe before that fell apart? Texas Dog, 485K certs and 235K. Nice. That's a lot. So are the 85K certs I thought are the 85K certs hard to use with Marriott? The 235K certs seem to be really easy. I don't know if the 85 certs are hard or not. It says reserve only makes sense for me, but for the first class companion, yeah, same. Yeah. That's the only thing it would make sense for. I mean, passengers by count. Oh, okay. All right. Got you, Kevin. I understand now what you're saying. Star okay, so I was totally I was totally completely off base. Yeah, so my brain is still sucking tonight. Starwood preferred okay. SPG, okay, Starwood preferred guest. Matt says, so you get 24x total points with the CSR on a regular holiday in booking, 8x for Chase Portal booking, 10x for being an IHG member, and 6x for the platinum 60% bonus. Wow. Okay, so 24x using the CSR card. Wow, that's a lot of IHG points, man. It's kind of crazy. But everyone says they're not booking with cash, so Ke yeah, yep. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. I will not forget that again. Starwood preferred guest. Thank you. This is I booked it on my Hawaiian card through Alaska to make my okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Texas Dog says, "I haven't had any problem using 85 cert 85 key cert so far." Okay. I thought I heard someone say I thought maybe it was on Joe's live stream. Maybe even last night I thought maybe it was Cesar saying something, but it was somebody I've heard a couple people say that the value of the certs was it was hard to find value of while using those higher inserts. But maybe I'm not thinking correctly. Kevin says, right now I have some dinner. Nice. I've not had dinner yet, so you're making me hungry, Kevin. What do you what do I think of the Choice Hotel change in 2026? Is that the new level they have coming? Is it titanium? Is that what it is? I I I haven't gotten an email from Choice yet, so I don't I think Matt did a video about it yesterday that I've not watched yet. So I need to watch the video. Then I can answer your question, Kevin, about the change. I thought it was they're adding a new level. I thought it was like titanium. I thought I saw that. That's about all I've seen so far. I have to read over it and let you know, Kevin. I'm not sure. Or we could do it live. We could do this live. Maybe I don't know if there's anything here online about it though. Choice Hotel, titanium. Oh, the points guy. I guess we're sharing again. Share my screen. MX ad. That's funny. All right. So choice privileges. Is this what we're talking about? Is this the news that just came out? Yeah, today? That yesterday. Okay. So choice privileges, elite status tiers will require 5 fewer nights per calendar year. As such, you only need to stay 5 nights per calendar year for gold elite status. Okay. 15 nights for platinum elite status and 35 nights for diamond elite status. Okay. All right. As a reminder, you can also enjoy complimentary elite status in early qualifying nights with the Choice Privileges MasterCard or Select MasterCard. Oh, well, that's it. Okay. Guess it's about as far as we're going then. All right. I thought I saw a new um, tier though or something. So, oh, what is this? There we go. Oh, stop sharing. I thought there was something about a new tier, but I could be totally wrong. Kevin, when SPG and Marriott merged in 2016, I was 10 at the time, but I learned about this through credit card YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin. You were 10 in 2016. Nice. Yeah, I'm old. Texas dog, what happened to your right hand? It is red like sunburn. Oh, it's just it's getting dry, man. It's just it's fall. It's fall and winter. It's cooled off here a lot in KC, so it's just it's just dry. That's all. What's up, Boxer? Good to see you, man. I saw your message on Discord to me. I haven't had a chance to reply yet, but I saw it this morning. Today with work was just busy, so I saw it though. Eric Angeles, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Don't uh, with YouTube making the changes to people's names. I don't know exactly who you are. I don't think, but I'm glad you're here. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. The loyalty program is changing. That I mean, the change choice hotels. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I mean, if they're requiring less stays to hit status, I think that's amazing. Boxer says I did a small experiment, very small. You can in fact transfer just 2 points from Wells to JetBlue. Wells getting JetBlue is great for me. No need for a JetBlue card now. Nice. Yeah, man. And no matter what the change is, no matter not no matter what the change is, but no matter what it is that's being added to a program, anything being added, regardless of whether or not you can use it or not, it the fact that they're adding something is good because it means there's choice. Sam, what's going on, Sam? Hope you're doing well. Hope your Wednesday's been good so far. I really want Amex and Costco to contract again. I don't know that's going to happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're pretty well entrenched with City. Boxer, yeah, it's a long one. Yeah. Who knew you could max out a Discord DM, learn something every day? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was a long message, dude. I got to go back and reread it one more time then to reply to you. But it meant yeah, it meant a lot that you told me all of that. So yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk one on one. In Texas, the weather is crazy because in one hot and other day it is cold. It is like baseball, fly different directions. Yeah, I always thought Texas was warm, but I mean, I know it gets cooler in winter, but it's I think it's kind of rare, but maybe not. Background says, how did you go about making your first YouTube video? I made this account last year with the goal of starting YouTube, especially after watching a lot of you all in the credit card space for fun. Just ended up getting cold feet. I just I was sitting in my kitchen a couple of what I guess it was in December of 23, and Chad of Chad's Money Minutes kept telling me I should start doing videos. He's like, why not? So I was sitting there. It was right before Christmas, and I'm like, why not? And so I just decided to do the video, and it went from there. That's it. Just sit down, turn the computer on, turn the camera on, and go. Double double. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hey, John. Hope all is well, man. Really enjoyed your video on cashing out credit card points in tough situations. Super important perspective. Thanks, double double. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of people give me the same feedback, and it means a lot. You know, obviously I've not done that yet. Haven't had to, but with everything with the job recently and whatnot, and just things being weird right now and whatnot, it really made me think about, okay, what can you do if something goes sideways? And, you know, you can do this, you can do that, so on and so on. But it's like, okay, What if you are a person that sits on cash back and points? Well, all of a sudden you may have an, I guess for lack of a better term, a built-in emergency fund because you have all these points sitting there that you haven't used yet. And yeah, you may not want to use them kind of to save your butt because something bad happened, but they could save your butt because something bad happened, and it is what it is. So, yeah, thank you for that feedback, Double. That means a lot. Matt says Choice is adding that's I thought I saw that. I thought I saw that. Titanium status with 55 nights, 110,000 status points. Okay. Thought I saw that. Whatever the hell status points. Yeah, I have no idea what status points are either. Craig says, I have to jump so I can get little guy down for bed. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate you, Craig. Thank you for being here. Totally understand you got to get the little guy down. So thank you for spending part of your evening, man. It means a lot. Boxer says JetBlue is gold for me as their as my airline of choice. I might go for City just for the extra coverage with AA. I mean, if yeah, if AA works out for you, if that gives you the most benefit of in having City as a I don't want to say a secondary, but City as a ecosystem you want to be in for that reason, do it, man. Might as well do it. Boxer, no, Texas can be brutal. They get ice storms, and yeah, that's true. That's true. I know in the Panhandle they get some pretty wicked weather in winter. So yeah, the Panhandle like Lubbock and Amarillo, I know they can be pretty tough there. Background says my CSR dilemma that just came up during this stream will probably be my first vid. If I end up making a vid, do it, man. Just turn on the computer and do it. Yeah, yeah. Be a great video. My first video was horrible, but it's still up on my channel. If you want to watch it, it was me recording off of an old crappy laptop with using the camera built into the laptop. So it's what I had at the time. So do it. Backwards, that's my dilemma. I hate hearing my voice, and apparently so do most people. I don't like hearing my voice. It's weird, like watching a video back through again as I'm like trying to edit stuff or add in overlays and that kind of thing. Like it's weird hearing my own voice. It's like, why does my voice sound different when I'm hearing myself talk right now, as opposed to being on some kind of a media? It's weird. Double, what's up, man? Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Thank you, man. Boxer says that video John put out, every last person in this space needs to watch and understand. Wow, man. Dang, Boxer. If it got that many views, if it got like hundreds of thousands of views, that'd be awesome. But I mean, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, just as I do in all my videos, I just speak from my heart and speak from what I'm off the top of my head. So I appreciate that. Kevin says, I went to Texas last March and the weather is suck because day one and day two is hot. Day three is cold. Yeah. Day one and day two is hot. Yeah. I mean, were you in the Panhandle, Kevin? Just asking. I'm just wondering. Filmo, what's up from lovely Newark? Just sitting there chatting, man. Filmo, you're an hour and 20 minutes late, man. What the hell? Come on. Really? Seriously? I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just kidding with you. Hope everything's going good, dude. Can't wait to see you, man. Boxer says I'm there a lot. I was there when they had ice storm in San Antonio. Texas can be brutal. I've been in West Texas in some rainstorms that fill storm drains like they're white cheese. Yeah. Yeah, those storms in Texas can be crazy severe. I agree with you guys. Use points how they work best for you. Yep. 100%. You guys is spot on correct. Let's see here. Kevin, typo. Day one is cold and other 2 days is hot. No worries, Kevin. All good, man. Boxing a film. Tell Joe to take you to the Brazilian place in Newark across from the church. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a good restaurant. You can disguise your voice and be the monster truck guy. Sunday, 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 Sunday. Or is that Sunday, Sunday, Sunday? Boxer says that's effing brilliant. My first video going to do that. Yes. Okay. All right. We're gonna hold you to it. Holding it to you. Holding you to it, Boxer. Oh my God, same. I hate hearing my own voice. Yeah, I guess all of us hate our own voices for some reason or another. No in Austin all 2 days and in Houston the third day. Okay. All right. That's kind of crazy actually being that far south. Uh-oh, Filmo. Big mess with our flight tomorrow. They switched aircraft, and as of now, Joe doesn't have a seat. Oh crap. Yikes. Oh man. So Joe's gonna be the person flying on the wing then. Boxer John, yeah. It's a great restaurant. Food is amazing. 75% chance you'll get stabbed walking in or out, but the food is on point. 75% chance. So you're saying there's a 25% chance I might not get stabbed. Manuel, what is up? Good to see you, man. My parents' water pipes would sometimes freeze in West Texas. Yeah. I can understand that, especially because they're not used to having that kind of weather like often. So it's not made for that kind of weather. Double Double says thinking about opening or closing any cards soon. Yes. Actually, I'm thinking about closing 2 cards. I'm not going to spoil the second one because it should be a very interesting video. But this card is going to get closed in the next few weeks. So annual fee is not hit yet, but it's going to get closed. As far as opening, I don't I don't have anything on the radar yet. 'Cause I'm still working a welcome offer on the platinum card. So um I just haven't really looked at anything else yet. So as long as Joe doesn't ask to sit on your lap in the Ernie voice. Oh man, that's so good. Oh man, you just brought tears to my eyes. Oh man, that's funny. Oh man. Humidity makes cold days seem even colder here. The humidity makes cold days seem colder here in Kansas City too. Joe on your. Oh, okay, Kevin. Take care, man. Have a good night. Oh man, you brought tears to my eyes. That was good. uh, the difference between McAllen and Laredo are unreal with the humidity. Yeah, they're not too far apart, are they? I don't think they're that far apart. Joe got screwed on this flight. Yep. Sounds like he might have. Double Double says, worth it to ask for a retention offer. Here, they've offered some in the past. Yeah. I've thought about that too. And I'm like, do I want to? The question is, do I want to pay a $400 annual fee for a 3% cashback card? That's the question I've asked myself the last few months. Now, I was willing to do it. I was willing to do it when I applied for it a year ago. And that was also when, you know, they still had, 1.5% on it with RTR. With that going away, like, do I really want to pay $400 a year for a 3% annual or for a 3% cashback? And then I don't think so. Background says, I don't remember where I read it, but I read somewhere that the reason why you sound different to yourself when you talk versus hearing yourself from a video is because when you speak, your voice resonates in your head and then gets picked up by your ears. When you watch a video of yourself, it's basically just a regular audio. That actually makes sense. I can understand. That actually makes a lot of sense. Background. What's up, CJ? Never late, man. Sorry I'm late. Looking forward to meeting you and everyone at the meetup. I get there on Friday morning. CJ, I look forward to meeting you too, man. I'm landing Friday evening about I think 5:30. At least I've not gotten any emails that anything's changed. So I should be landing Friday evening about 5:30. Vegas Joe goes to PR, comes back with a new co-host. Yep. Pretty much 161 miles ish to be exact if you want to get technical. Yeah, that's in the grand scheme of things, that's not that far away. That's like what, 2-hour drive? It's not hugely different. Boxer says, okay, oh, we got a real question now. Just had dinner with a friend of mine who was supposed to be here tonight, but had to go back to work, also IT John, and we were talking any word on a CSP refresh chase. I know nothing, man. I've not heard anything. I, I, Matt may have something up his sleeve. I have not heard anything. I doubt they're going to do anything until the first of the year. I just don't see them doing something November or December. It's got to be first of the year or sometime in 26. Vegas asks, what good is paying multiple annual fee when you are chasing subs? That's a good question. I mean, I'm doing that, and the question is, I'm willing to pay a annual fee on a card that is giving me benefit, like the platinum card, even if I'm paying annual fees on other cards because of the benefits that I'm getting from the card. So, but there are also some cards too I pay an annual fee on um, that are, I mostly have them for channel content, to be honest. So, and I'm gonna, I'll pull them out and use them and talk about them and that kind of thing. So, but the reserve US bar makes no sense for me anymore. Boxer says it's a beautiful drive if you ever get the chance. Actually, if you go from Corpus to Laredo, is a beautiful drive. Okay, that's way down there, way down there. Juan says, not sure how Terry would approve Joe bringing back a co-host. Is that what we're calling it this year? Is oh yeah, the co-host on the side. Oh man, no, honey, it's not what you think. It's a new co-host. Not knowing what co-host really means this year. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Terry would stab Joe. All right, we are an hour and a half in. 34 people. Keep hitting that like button if you have not already done so. I appreciate all of you being here. Um, Trying to think of anything else coming up here. Like I said, my annual fee on my Alaska card just hit. So I'll be doing a video about that. 1 year in review, first year in review. Background. John's going to find a co-host. Yeah, I need to find a co-host in BR. That's right. If anybody needs a co-host, it's me. Okay, it's me. Boxer, oh, poor Joe isn't here to defend himself. I wonder if Joe's like trying to figure out a flight or something. Maybe I don't know. Texas dog. So an impressionist models his voice to the recorded version, and not what they hear in their head. Gives me more appreciation for Rich Little and Frank Caliendo. Hmm. I didn't think about it that way, Texas dog. Yeah. Could be. Vegas is what I meant is after you get the points, some of them aren't worth it after that. Um, yes, agreed. 100% agree with that. Um, I would say probably for, the majority of people, it probably doesn't make sense. But I mean, especially for if you're sub hunting, I mean, I'm sub hunting, but I'm also a content creator, whatever that means. But it's also nice to have cards on hand to talk about. But yeah, you're right. I mean, for the vast majority of people, unless you're getting benefit from that card, it doesn't make sense after the welcome offer. What's up, Kevin? Hope you're doing good evening. Hope you're doing well, man. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. So glad you're here, man. Thank you. I appreciate you dropping in. Boxer John, you have any in-game setups complete as of now? I thought about this before. I got 3 setups complete, Amex, Capital One, and Wells now in Marriott. 3 setups. So, are you talking about 3 different I'm assuming you're talking about 3 different versions of a setup, of an in-game setup. Is that what you're asking, Boxer? Um, Man, for each ecosystem? That's interesting. I don't know. I have not walked through that exercise, to be honest, if that's what you're asking. I'll say something about value that a lot of people will get mad at for me saying value is useless until you actually need it. Yeah, I I see your point that value is useless until you actually need it. What? John, I will help you find a co-host. NPR, you are Johnny Ventura, older brother of Anthony. Oh, all right. I can play along that with that persona. We can go along with that. 3 ecosystems. I mean, okay, all right. So going back to your question, man, I haven't. I here's a question: is I I don't know what my end game is. Like I don't know. Like I think for me, part of it is I don't know where I would be at in the end game. So it's kind of hard to answer that question. Actually, where's Anthony been? Anthony put out a video today, I think, actually about the built 2.0 stuff going on. So I think he's been traveling a lot. I know also too he's been doing real estate too. So, but I know he was traveling, and then also he's been picking up more real estate business as well. I know he put a video out today though. Man, that's a good question, Boxer. I don't know, man. It just depends on where I'm at when I think I've hit the end game. For me, for in my mind, for some reason, I have end game in my head where I'm old and gray. I'm not traveling anymore. I'm like retired, and I'm like just so it's like I'm probably looking at a cashback setup. It's probably that's where I go in my head when I think of in game. Background was it Johnny Ventura sounds like George Strait's suggesting Amarillo by morning and San Juan by night. What's scary is I actually understand your references to George Strait and Amarillo by morning. Juan says, John, PR women is like a combo of Simtex and TNT, fun to handle and very explosive. I speak of personal experience. Well, that sounds like that's right up my alley. Then I like fun and explosive. That, but I need to dabble a little bit while we're there. Just saying. I bet Anthony has a new TV show on that Bravo channel for selling real estate and credit card content. That that would be Anthony, actually. I could see that actually happening actually with Anthony. Oh man, that's funny. Boxer, when I say in-game setups, I'm generally happy with my setups, and at this point, I don't think I'd change them, maybe rotate the gold card in and out. Okay. So, I think for you, Boxer, you're thinking your end game is you would probably still be traveling if you have the gold card. Juan, and then there's Colombia. Well, hey, I mean, if you guys wanna if you and Cesar want to, uh, bodyguard me in Cartagena or something like that, I'm game. Let's do it. Vegas says, "The way I look at it is so many people talk about having either platinum or CSR. I like my C1 VX in case I decide to get rid of my platinum." Yeah, I mean, the C1 VX, I think of the C1 in my mind. This is how I think of the C1 of the Capital One Venture X. I think of it as like a card you would have if you travel a couple of times a year. Like I think, and what I mean by that is, for the 395 annual fee, and who knows what's going to change next year, if anything. But let's say you get the Priority Pass lounge access, so you have that access if you need it. You have the Capital One lounge access too at the three airports that exist at. So there's that. The annual fee is easy to offset in the Capital One portal. So there's that. Um, I could see that being a fallback card. For me, I'm not approved for the card. Well, I'm not pre-approved for the card. I've never tried to apply for it, but I could see the C1 VX card being a backup, or even I guess an in-game travel card, actually, maybe even um, for people that are dropping the higher annual fee cards. Juan says Johnny Ventura's famous PR salsa musician, so it will work well for our co-host purposes this weekend. Nice. Okay. All right. Juan's telling me that he's going to help me find a co-host for the weekend. I'm gonna hold you to it, man. Low key looks like you might need a new. Oh yeah, yeah. That one's been going for. I've had that candle for a couple years now, actually. Yeah, I usually don't burn candles until like fall and winter. I don't know why, but it's usually fall and winter, and it's when I burn them. So this one's lasted a few years, but yeah, it's getting down there. It's all right. I've got several others in the house. It is Columbia, not Columbia. Yeah, Boxer. Well, that's the thing. The only annual fees I have is the gold card Spark 2X and $125 for the Bonvoy business card. It's super easy to maintain, and between all setups, I can build points really fast. Okay. Well, yeah, especially in your case, Boxer, because of where you are with your own business and whatnot. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. Background says, "Oh crap, you're right. My brain died for a moment." Juan says, "Background balloon, Colombians and Venezuelan women are my favorites behind Cuban women." I mean, Juan, if you're gonna set me up with one of each, I'm okay with that. Just saying. I'm a single dude, so what's up, Dim? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by this evening on this Wednesday evening. Hope all is well with you and your family. Bakcha says, "My brain died long ago. This crap on autopilot." we're just flowing. We're on autopilot. We're just rolling. Lithium, what's up, Lithium? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Also, Capital Adventure X, what does it give you access to for Capital One lounges? It's a solo traveler card for $400 minus the portal credit. Yeah, that's basically what the card gives you. I mean, I think it's a good card if you want to drop down. If you're like I said, I think it's good for the occasional traveler. Just that's just my take. If the platinum keeps going up and I decide to not use it, if I move overseas, then the platinum is not as valuable. That makes sense. I could agree with you on that, Vegas. That's a lot. At least you know things will be spicy. Hey man, I'm looking for spicy. Let's go. Make it spicy. Correction, Johnny Ventura, famous DR musician, but it should work fine this week. I don't know. Will I pass for Johnny Ventura this weekend, Juan? Will she need a few drinks in her first before I'll pass for Johnny Ventura? So I learned the hard way. Don't mistake a Cuban woman for a PR woman. You want to talk about going off like a switch. How to do it? Wow. Okay, didn't know that. This is all kind of John, kind of worried flying up to New York City tomorrow and concerned about delay. Yeah, I understand, man. Yeah. I mean, fly down on Friday to Puerto Rico. It's yeah, kind of the same worries. Hopefully everything goes smooth or as smooth as possible. Thank goodness for having lounge access. If things do go awry, oh my God, cruise control. We're just phoning it in at this point. We're on autopilot. We're like Homer Simpson. If you two Homer's brain, that's me. Johnny Ace. Boxer, trust me, I know. I'm married to a Cuban woman. Yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that one. Yeah, don't get those ladies' ethnicity mixed up. Those are stabbing words. If you do that, do it from another country on a very bad phone. Oh, that's funny, man. Ugh. Probably gonna go here for about another 20 minutes, about till the top of the hour. Then I'll probably call it good and get some dinner. See here, what else we got? We're talking about. All right, Juan, I'm holding you to it, dude. I'm holding you to it as far as spicy time with a nice Puerto Rican lady. Oh man, this is funny. Let's see here. What else? Don't have anything else. Let's see here. The Juan, are you arriving? Are you already there? Or are you arriving Thursday or Friday in PR? Yeah, I'm sure, Juan, you're going to be doing the. You're already there. You're scouting for me. You've already got things lined up and ready to go. I'm sure that's exactly where we're at. I'll say I'm due for some good Cuban food. Only thing I miss about Florida, I have never had Cuban food actually. I mean, I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's very good actually. There's so many things I want to try. I need to come visit. I need to come visit Juan and have some Cuban food. I think. Boxer. Yep. A non-traceable phone via WhatsApp. That's funny, man. Oh, flying to Newark, you'll find Joe at the United Lounge. Yeah, yeah, probably. It sounds like he's having some issues with the flight. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know if you would call this my game, but at least I am content with what I have. City Quadfecta, including Elite and Hilton card setup. If a new card with Big Sub comes out, I'll go for it. That makes a lot of sense, Polygraph. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, if you're happy with it, you've got your setup already, so it makes a lot of sense. I'm curious, Polygraph, to know what you do, how you with your points, how you go to Iceland when you're flying there. What's up, Brady? Hey, man, good to see you. I'm ready to fly out tomorrow for nice. I'm flying out Friday, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, flights all go well. Cuban food is amazing. I forget the name of it, but there's a pork sandwich in mojo sauce. It's incredible. Okay. Man, you're making me. I've not had dinner yet. Damn it. People are driving me crazy. It's either pork or chicken. Okay. Juan says, I arrive PR Thursday. Okay. We'll do some work stuff while enjoying a mojito. Nice. Nice. I'm sure I will kick off Friday morning. So I'm flying out Friday morning from KC. I'm sure I'll have to enjoy a adult beverage from the Sky Club here in Kansas City before I board. Like a good morning. I think a good morning. I think a Jack and Coke actually sounds good for a morning drink. Then get to Atlanta and enjoy some time at the Centurion. Boxer pork sandwich with mojo sauce is called media noche. Hope I pronounced that right. Is that right? Media noche? I'm sure it's not media. I'm sure it's like media noche. Yes, that's it. Well, okay. So would they have something similar in Puerto Rico, Juan? Would they have something similar there? Texas Dog, if you are a beer drinker, try Blood Orange Blonde in PR. Blood Orange Blonde. Okay. I'll have to check it out, man. That sounds awesome. Blood Orange Blonde. Okay. I will do it. I'm a beer drinker. I love beer. Oh, sure. I wish I could remember that restaurant. They make that with like shoestring fries and plantains. Really? Shoestring fries and plantains. Are the plantains in the sandwich boxer or are they all like on the side or actually sounds good? Like the saltiness and the sweetness together. That actually sounds really good. John, get a Moscow mule with Tito's or a Jameson mule. Okay. All right. But I'm going to go back through this chat tomorrow and write everything down so I know not to forget something. Media noche literally meaning is half night sandwich. Okay. All right. I'm sure it's not media. It's Medea. I'm assuming Medea noche. No, on the side normally with black beans. Okay. So do they have? So are the plantains like in the black beans, or are they like laid on top, or maybe the black beans are on top of the fries? I don't know. Man, I am hungry now. Oh man, I'm salivating now. Got all these good food ideas. Sounds amazing. I cannot wait to eat. I cannot wait to be in Puerto Rico and eat food there. But we're going to go for about another 10 minutes or so. Moscow Mule. Interesting. A Moscow Mule. So a Moscow Mule. So with Tito's or a Jameson Mule. Do they serve Moscow Mules in Puerto Rico? I mean, interesting if they did. I'm sure they probably do. I mean, it doesn't really matter where you're at, but it's like I can get a White Russian in Iceland. So, which I have. I have done actually. Vegas says I would imagine they would have Cuban food in Puerto Rico. Many moved there after Castro, along with Bacardi. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, actually. Boxer, if you're drinking, don't look at me for drinking advice. I'm a bad influence. Might have almost got people. Oh man. Okay. Whatever Boxer says to do, do the exact opposite of. Noted. Polygraph. All in Porto points accrued in city now go. Okay. That makes sense. All right. I got you. Lithium says mofongo is good stuff too. Mofongo, interesting. Okay, hope I pronounced that right. Mofongo. Yep. If you like ginger ale, a Moscow Mule tastes like ginger. Yeah, I want to say I've had a Moscow Mule once, but it's been a while back. It's been probably a few years ago now. Lithium, dark and stormy, ginger beer, and dark seal rum. Okay, dark and stormy, ginger beer, and dark seal. Okay, interesting. Juan says, "Oh, for sure, there are some Cuban food." Okay, all right. I might have to have a something Cuban while I'm there. And I'm not particularly thinking about just food. Just saying. Probably next time in Reykjavik, go to Kid and get a hangover milkshake in the morning, Jack Daniels in the morning, shake help. Okay. I have not gotten plastered in Iceland yet, but I will keep that in mind. Kid. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Moscow meals are fine. Yeah. It's probably been like 2 or 3 years now. I say years ago. It's not like it's been like decades, but it's been a few years at least. Boxer. John, that's the best advice you can give anyone. Whatever boxer says, do the opposite. You'll live longer, most likely to stay out of jail. Oh, so Boxer's got some jail stories for us. We need to hear those jail stories sometime at a meetup. Boxer's like, well, the first time I was in jail, actually, I have actually been in jail once. One time. I've actually been in literal jail once. You have to ask me off stream about that or in person about what happened. My buddy turned me onto this an old fashioned with rye whiskey game changer there. Yeah, I had a of all places, I had a old fashioned at the hotel I stayed at in Salt Lake City when I went to go see Iron Maiden last year. I had an old fashioned at the restaurant with dinner that was in the Marriott, and the old fashioned was amazing. It was really good. Boxer has done some stuff. Evidently, so have I. Evidently. And I've never been in jail in the back of many cop cars, but never in the clink. I've actually been in the clink. So that's a that's a story for another time. And nothing bad or anything, just stupidity. Juan says, John, we can get you in a nice PR. We can get okay, but I read that wrong. We can get you a nice PR senorita and meet your sub. Win-win. Nice. Okay. That's a really fun weekend. Where's John at? I haven't seen him the entire time. Oh, he's doing stuff. Next thing you know, I'm asking you guys to come bail me out. I have been in jail many times. Sounds like Texas Dog also has some stories. Oh, okay. No. No, I was actually in the jail. So Boxer, what are they serve you for dinner today? Oh, Boxer is a car guy, big time. Boxer might have had guns pulled on him for whoa. Okay. By the police. Yeah. Oh, Boxer. No, Boxer. Boxer is a bad, bad man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I never want to go through that again. That was such a waste of time. It was so idiotic. Oh, so stupid. No, I guess it was partially my fault, but at the same time, it was just whatever. Such a waste of police resources. At least I think it was. In my mind, it was a waste of police resources, but all right. I am all caught up on chat. All right. Well, we are almost at the top of the hour. About yeah, I got stories, but damn fun. Uh, I guess I can end the stream on this here. On this, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys a story. So when I first moved to Kansas City, for about the first year and a half or so, yeah, first couple of years actually, I was a courier. I delivered. I delivered mostly paperwork. So I was delivering paperwork um, for like banks and mortgage companies and law firms and the sort that kind of stuff. Well, I was new to the city. I just moved here, obviously. Didn't know much about getting around or whatnot. So most of my work was in downtown Kansas City. And as a courier, I'm like trying to find places to park, trying to get paperwork delivered, trying to get deliveries done and get on and get out. And sometime a few times I had gotten parking tickets because I parked in a spot I shouldn't have parked in. And, you know, a few tickets accumulated over time. And unbeknownst to me, for parking tickets, I had a bench warrant out for my arrest because of the parking tickets that I had gotten and completely forgot about. Well, fast forward several months later, I was in a suburb in the Northland here and delivering paperwork and whatnot. And I was cutting through a side street and probably going a little bit faster than I should have been going. And I met a police officer on the top of the hill and he clocked me and he turned around and pulled me over. And they said that there was a warrant out for my arrest for parking tickets. So he and another officer let me drive my car to the police station in this little suburb that I was in. Um, they were really nice. They were actually really nice officers. Like they were like, they're like, we're just doing our job. Right? I'm like, yeah, I know, guys. I know you. Please don't. I said, I think this is stupid because it's for parking tickets, but I know you're doing your job. It's totally okay. I get it. But they were so nice. But they actually had to put me in a cell. I was in their cell for like a half an hour until the Kansas City, Missouri police got there. And it gets even better. So once they're there, I get to, put my belt back on and my shoestrings back in my shoes because they're following protocol. And I get put into the back of a paddy wagon to be transferred from this little suburbs uh, police station to the North Patrol of Kansas City, Missouri. I'm in the back of a paddy wagon being transferred to North Patrol because of bench warrants for parking tickets. And we get there. They don't put me in a cell. They keep me outside. They keep me I'm in the station, but I'm right by like the sergeant's desk or whatever. And I'm able to make a phone call. So I called my boss and told her what was going on. And she was like completely floored. Like, what? So it took her like 45 minutes to get up to where I was at. She gets there, she pays the tickets for me. I think the entire total was like $240 in these tickets. So she pays them, then she gets me back to my car, which is parked at the little suburbs police station. So then I can try to continue my day of work and get it done, which by that time it was completely blown. I was so far behind that it was ridiculous. Um, so yeah, so I I was booked and in a cell for parking tickets. John, when you're all caught up, you should ask everyone questions. Okay, I will do that. I've got a lot of comments now though after that story. John, make sure you give a decent propina tip, not just okay. All right, I will do so, man. I will give her oh man. Boxer, I told you my police officer to go intercourse himself while delivering supplies for Hurricane Sandy to the Javits Center. Wow. Okay. I haven't done that, but what's up, Jesse? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, sir. Wait, you was arrested and handcuffed? Like car wasn't on impounded, but I was arrested. Yes. Boxer, damn, John. I've never been, I was in a paddy wagon, crazy and cuffed and everything. Like it was insane. Polygraph says, I've been an officer for 25 years, 5 to go before I retire." Yeah. "Oh, hi, Kathy. This is my Aunt Kathy. How you doing? Love you too. Hope you're doing okay. Hope everything went well. I hope you're doing alright." Was that KC or Moscow? No, that was in Kansas City. That was actually a little suburb in the Northland. But yeah, it was actually I got transferred to Kansas City, Missouri since it was bench warrants in Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, I have a lot of police friends. You guys don't get enough thanks. Yeah, 100%. You guys don't get enough thanks at all. I mainly do pre-employment polygraphs for applicants. Career winding down, been a good run. Wow, hence the polygraph name. I thought you mentioned that before. Polygraph. I thought you mentioned that on somebody's stream before too. Thanks, Boxer. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Aunt Kathy. I appreciate you. Love you. Hope you're doing okay. Lithium. Sounds like you're a straight up KCLG thug. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I guess so. Sorry, I was listening on TV and had to join the chat when I heard this story. Jesse's like, "What? What? I gotta hear this. I gotta talk to you." John, your parking ticket ordeal reminds me of the song Alice's Restaurant. Man, what's funny is the police officers, they were all nice, like both Kinsey, Missouri and the little suburb. It was just like they were all nice and they all kind of thought it was ridiculous too, but they were doing their job. So like, okay, I understand. We don't take into custody for parking. Yeah, well, they did. That's my nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Vegas jerk. Man, come on now. Breaking the law, breaking yeah, exactly. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Yeah, and Kathy. I don't think I told you that story. So I guess you learned it here first. Actually, John, I'll tell you the police story. Okay. It's not bad. Yeah, I get it, man. It's all good. Well, that story took us to 2 hours. It's the top of the hour, and John is hungry. So I think I'm gonna end it right here. But you guys, as always, the conversations are always entertaining and funny. And you know, you guys are just you always make it interesting. And I love all of you guys. So um it's just amazing you guys are here. Oh man, thank you, Texas Dog. I appreciate that. Yeah. If anyone else wants to drop one here in the next few minutes, please do. Um, I appreciate all the super chats and support that you all do give me. So thank you again, Texas Dog. That's thanks for the great story. Yeah, yeah, it's idiotic, right? It's dumb. It is so stupid. But it's like, I mean, I don't have a record or anything like that at all. But it's like, come on, man. Seriously, really? It's just like, yeah. Thanks again, Texas Dog. I appreciate you, man. John, like Judas Priest breaking the law. Yep, breaking the law, breaking the. I'm sure the cops have never heard that before. Oh, Boxer John, that's like my brother. He told my mom about then he got arrested or when he got arrested, but he told her on his wedding night because mom couldn't get him. Yep. Got that shield, man. They got that shield. I bet you'd pay for parking tickets ASAP. Now, since then, Jesse, I've not gotten one at all ever. So knocking on wood again. John now needs his Adidas suit. I'm gonna have to buy one just so I can wear it on the stream. Oh, thank you, Juan. I appreciate. Thank you for being here, man. It means a lot that you're here. I appreciate you. Yep, safe travels. Yep, I cannot wait to see you and meet you in person. So again, I'm going to end it here and have some dinner. I appreciate you guys again. So thank you very much. You guys mean the world to me. So as I always say at the very end, please be good to each other and please be respectful to each other. Okay, and be nice. And until next time.